Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Amelia Marching Band. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your man, Darrell Owens, and I'm here to bring you tonight's broadcast as the Cumberland Dukes come into Amelia County to take on the Amelia Raiders. We are here to bring you another Raider Pride 365 broadcast here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. So if you know anybody from Cumberland, make sure you share, tag them in it so they can see their kids out tonight. But once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and being with us tonight as we get ready for another James River District matchup. The Raiders right now feeling pretty good about themselves. 3 straight victories. They're 4-2 on the season, playing good football, and they're going to take on a very hungry Cumberland team tonight here from Amelia County. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We're about to get this bad boy started.
Go ballistic, this is Raider Pride 365, we live it. If y'all come visit, y'all finna witness why we number 1 in the James River District. Hey, one time for that green and gold. Once we get pumped, we can't be controlled. No. We out here rolling, achieving goals. Either you okay with it or leave the road. Hey, get out the way, beat, cause we coming that energy, please keep. Ain't no faking, Raider Nation, bleeds deep. Yup, like the late great Speedy. Ain't our domination, whoa, no slack motivation, whoa. Till we hit top destination, we going all out to the end of regulation, huh?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Darrell Owens as we get ready for another Raider Pride 365 broadcast. Mr. TJ Penny preparing to kick the ball off here for the Raiders. Now, throughout this broadcast, you will hear me disappear from time to time, but that's because I'm doing the PA announcement as well as the play-by-play. So once again, everybody, thank you all for joining into the broadcast. All right, so getting this one started, Raiders kick the ball off. Mr. TJ Penny with the kickoff, bounces off of a Duke, and the Dukes were able to get it, and they look like they're with the tip of the nose is on the 25, so they'll start this drive from the 25-yard line. And there's a handoff here to number 5, but the Raiders are in on that one immediately. Great job by the Raiders. Number 6, Zaire Washington with the stop.
Number 6, Zaire Washington with the stop. Second down.
2nd and 9 coming up here for Cumberland. Yeah, they did. Second and 9, 11 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock as the Dukes try to get this drive going for them. We saw Austin Wise, one of the captains, and it's intercepted by Anthony Harris. And Harris is going to fight through a couple of tackles there, but that's going to be an interception in Raiders football.
Number 1, Anthony Harris with the interception. That's going to be Raider football.
Big play to start off here as Anthony Harris gets the interception, and now the Raiders are in a really good position and really good field position to start this one. Wait a minute, there's a flag on the play? Now, will this be against? So we're waiting to see if it's after the interception or will the Raiders be getting the football here. And, and it is still Raider football here. So the Raiders will have the ball.
First and 10 for the Raiders after the penalty and the interception. They first and 10 from the 43-yard line.
So from the 43-yard line, we'll see what the Raiders can do here, but an interception by Anthony Harris gets things started. And now Ja'Kai Woodley will bounce to the outside, and Woodley will get to the, looks like he's at the 36-yard line, but a nice run there by Woodley to get things started for the Raiders. It'll be 2nd and 6 here for the Raiders.
Second and 6 for Amelia.
And they give it off here, and that is to Woodley. And Woodley is going to get brought down by number 17 for the Dukes, Anton Johnson Jr.
Anton Johnson Jr. with the stop. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Raiders.
3rd and 7 for Amelia here as they are sitting comfortably in Duke territory. Needing the first down here to keep the drive going. Spurlock is in the gun. Spurlock looks to the side, and he will find Purry, and it's incomplete. Purry, who's been as sure-handed as they come here in the last couple of weeks for the Raiders, drops that one, and he's been a big piece of this Raiders offense over the last couple of weeks. And so we have an official timeout, 9 minutes and 22 seconds left. So it's going to be 4th and 6, maybe along 7 here. The Raiders are going to go for it. And I think they're in a good field position right now where you can take this. You can take this chance. In worst case scenario, Cumberland will have the ball at the 39. Spurlock's looking, steps up in the pocket, looking deep, and it is caught. Touchdown. Anthony Harris.
Spurlock to Harris for the Raiders. Touchdown!
So on 4th and 7, Spurlock goes deep, and he finds Anthony Harris. I guess he rewards Harris for the interception by putting that one out there for Harris to take into the end zone. And now Mr. T.J. Penny will kick the ball, will attempt the extra point here for the Raiders. It's up and it is good.
The T.J. Penny extra point is good. That'll bring the score. The Raiders 7, Cumberland 0. With 9 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter.
So we sit here, and the Raiders with a nice start. An interception by Anthony Harris, which led to a Spurlock to Harris touchdown. And T.J. Penny puts it in for the extra point. And now the Raiders are up 7-0 with 9 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first quarter. So a good way to start here for the Raiders. They're in full control right now. We get a shout out to our first quarter sponsor, Bernard's Towing. They will be sponsoring the first quarter here on this Raider Pride 365 broadcast. One of our brand new sponsors. I'd like to thank them for joining the team. And there's the kickoff. Penny pops that one over, and the Raiders got a chance at it, and I think they got it. And I think that's Zaire Washington Raider football.
Onside kick. Number 6, Zaire Washington recovers. That's going to be Raider football.
So great job there with the lollipopper by T.J. Penny. Will give the Raiders the football in excellent field position, and they are once again in Cumberland territory. And a good job there by Penny on that one. He lollipopped that right over the head, and it just landed, and they were able to grab and go from there. So 1st and 10 here for Amelia, and they're at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 45-yard line.
And let's see, got Herminator in motion with 2 receivers at the bottom. They give it off to Woodley. Woodley almost lost his footing, but able to get it back. He'll probably gain about 2 or 3 on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Second and 7 coming up here for Amelia after a 3-yard gain from Jakai Woodley. And they give it off to Jaquan Pegram, and Pegram will get across the 40 to the 39 before he is brought down by number 12, Thomas Randolph.
Number 12, Thomas Randolph with the stop. Number 2, Jaquan Pegram with the run.
Third and 5 here for the Raiders. 7 minutes and 45 seconds here in the quarter. Left in this first. Spurlock steps up in the pocket under a little pressure. Spurlock's going to move. Spurlock rolling. Oh, he tries to get past, and he's going to have 2 Dukes bring him out. That's number 54. Demasio Lewis. And number 32, Deion Pittman. So 4th down coming up for the Raiders, unless, wait a minute, there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play is against the Raiders. Going to bring up 3rd and 15.
So a penalty against the Raiders will make this 3rd and 15 at the 50-yard line. So after the Raiders being dropped back there to the 50-yard line, they need to get to the 35 to get the 1st down. 3 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. 1 man in the backfield. Spurlock steps up, sees a little pressure, good block there, and it's thrown away. He was looking for Squire. A great block by number 64, Alex Lamb.
Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 15 for the Raiders.
4th and 15 coming up. 7:19 left in this 1st quarter. Fourth and 15. There's the punt, and it's taken there by, it's like number 3, Shane Kittles. And the Dukes will start in pretty decent field position.
Shane Kittles with the run for the Dukes. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line for Cumberland.
So Cumberland sitting at the 45-yard line. Excuse me, 47-yard line as they try to get things rolling for them. First and 10. And they give it off to Wise, and Wise is going to push his way across the 50 to the other 47-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 here for Cumberland.
Second and 5 for the Dukes.
Second and 5, maybe a long 5, maybe even 6. Looks like they marked it at the 48, so we're going to say 2nd and 6. To the outside, and the Herminator catches that one. What a great tackle.
Number 15, Alex, the Herminator. Herm with the stop. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Dukes.
So after the Herminator comes through on that one and gets the stop, it is going to be 3rd and 10 from the 47, putting Cumberland right back where they were at the 47-yard line. Raiders defense stepping up big time here to get this thing rolling. Looking. He's going to go for it, and it's intercepted by Anthony Harris, his 2nd of the day.
Number 1, Anthony Harris with his 2nd pick of the day. That's going to be a turnover and Raider football.
So great job there by Anthony Harris, his 2nd pick of the day. Man's got 2 picks and a touchdown. What a start for Anthony Harris. So 5 minutes and 27 seconds left. And they dump it off here. That's to Purry, who's been special the last couple of weeks. Still on his feet, trying to make something out of it. And he is fighting through some tackles here. And it took at least 7 Dukes to get him out of bounds, and they still didn't get him down.
Number 3, Justin Curry on the run. Gonna bring up second down.
There's a handoff to Jakai Woodley, and Woodley's going to take it across the 35 to the 37.
Number 4, Jakai Woodley with the run. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I definitely said 3rd and 2 with some confusion there, but if not. And they got to get to the 39, right? A little bit before the 39. So it's a long one. We'll say 3rd and 2 for security purposes. Spurlock's in the gun. They get it off to Woodley. He lost the ball. Oh, wait a minute. So this is interesting because they're going to say that Spurlock was down. Looked like when he went to go grab the football, his knee was down. So actually they get saved here, and it's going to be 4th down. And now if you're the Raiders, are you going to bring on the punt team, or are you going to take a shot here? Looks like it's going to be 4th and 7. And they're sitting at the 32-yard line. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in this first quarter.
4th and 7 for the Raiders. Jones is back to punt the football.
Takes a nice old bounce as Squire will hold on to it at the 33, 34-yard line, and that's where the Dukes will start their next drive. Want to show love to our newest sponsor, Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and you will be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. So remember, if you're ever in a bind and your car's in a bad situation, make sure you call Bernard's Towing and they will get you where you need to be. And there's a handoff there to Wise, and oh, he is met by number 3, Justin Purry.
Austin Wise on the run. Justin Purry with the stop. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 here for Cumberland, and they're sitting at the 35-yard line. They look to try to get their first points on the board. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Under a little pressure there. Tries to roll to his right, and it's tipped away by Squire. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Number 10, Justin Squire. Knocking the ball away. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9 coming up. Here for Cumberland. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this quarter. Duke so far haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. The Raiders defense has stepped up so far with 2 interceptions, both by Anthony Harris. Hands the ball off there to number 32, Deion Pittman. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Pittman on the run for the Dukes. That's going to bring up 4th down.
4th and 5 coming up here.
4th and 5 for the Dukes.
And they're 4th and 5 from the 34-yard line. And he boots it away. It takes a bounce at the 45, and Marquand Royal will take it. Royal will shove off one tackler. Now Royal making his way to the outside. Royal is rolling all the way to the end zone. Will he make it? He cuts back in. Touchdown Raiders. There is a flag on the play. That one is coming back, I believe.
Marquand Royal with the Raider touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
And I believe this one is coming back. So a great run by Royal. And I'm not sure if this was a block in the back or what they're calling here. I'll get the word here in just a second. So a blindside block against the Raiders. So a great run by Marquand Royal, excuse me. And it will be brought back, and it looks like we'll see the Raiders start their drive from the 31-yard line. So with 1:13 left, the Raiders will take over, still holding on to a 7-0 lead. So Raiders taking it from the 31, trying to get this drive started. With a receiver up top, 2 at the bottom, and then Spurlock decides to call his own number. And Spurlock will get it across the 35, and they brought him down near the 37-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Like a second and 4 here from the 36-yard line. I'm sorry about that. We got to judge the calls. I hit them lines. Still shout out to our man Glenn Wilkinson. He does a great job with it. But, you know, when the lighting is a little bit rough. Sometimes you can't see a little bit. Shout out to Parks and Rec for all that they do. Spurlock across the middle to Harris, and it's incomplete. And he had Harris open like the good book on Sunday. So 3rd down coming up for Amelia. 22 seconds left in this first quarter. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the broadcast. And if you are a Raider alumni or watching on the Cumberland side of things, make sure you share so that your fellow Dukes or Raiders can check out the broadcast. Spurlock looking for it, and it's almost intercepted there by number 7, Dante Barty.
Number 7, Dante Barty breaks it up for the Dukes. It's going to be 4th down for the Raiders.
So the Raiders now sitting at 4th and 4. And, you know, this Raiders team right now feels like they haven't been able to take advantage of some of the opportunities they've had. Yes, they're up 7-0, but it feels like they could be doing a little more. This Duke team is hanging in against the Raiders. 4th and 4. Well, they decided to go for it on 4th down, and it's going to get picked up by Jakai Woodley.
Raiders go for it on 4th down. Number 4, Jakai Woodley picks up the Raiders. 1st down.
So Woodley picks up the 1st down for the Raiders, and this drive will continue. We got 10 seconds left. They wanted and that's going to more likely send us to the end of the first quarter. The Raiders see if the Raiders can get this off in time. And they won't. So we will head to the second quarter with the score. The Raiders 7, Cumberland 0.
That will take us to the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Amelia Raiders 7, the Cumberland Dukes 0.
Once again, we'd like to thank our first quarter sponsor and new sponsor joining our sponsorship team at Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. If you find yourself in a jam, call Bernard's Towing and they will get you out of that jam. Our second quarter will be sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle Indefinitely. That's at www.hustleindefinitely.com. They will be our second quarter sponsor. And we are back 1st and 10 for the Raiders. And they hand it off to Woodley, and Woodley will chug his way to the 49-yard line. So a decent pickup there by Jakai Woodley.
Number 4, Jakai Woodley on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 coming up for the Raiders. We're here in the second quarter. Raiders looking to put some more points up on the board. And Spurlock will give it off to Woodley, and Woodley picks up a first down and more. He is tagged near the 40-yard line, but bounces up immediately as Demasio Lewis with the tackle.
Jakai Woodley with the run. Picks up a Raider. First down.
So great job there by Lewis with the tackle, but Jakai Woodley with another great run for the Raiders and a first down. Raiders up 7-0. 10 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Give it off to Woodley, and Woodley is stopped immediately by number 3, Shane Kittles.
Number 3, Shane Kittles with the stop for the Dukes. Jakai Woodley on the run. That's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Raiders.
Second and 12 coming up for Amelia. See what the Raiders can do here at 2nd and 12. 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Low snap there. Spurlock able to get something out of it, and it's caught by Harris, who's already got a touchdown today and 2 picks. And he's going to get brought down near the, looks like they mark it at the 34-yard line.
Number 1, Anthony Harris with the reception.
Third and 4 coming up here for Amelia. Spurlock looking. Oh, he's got Purry, and now Spurlock's in a little trouble. He's trying to figure something out, and he finds Jaquan Pegram across the middle to pick up a Raider first down.
Number 2, Jaquan Pegram picks up a Raider first down.
So Pegram with a nice catch and run there. Spurlock was in a little trouble. Looks like he had Purry open. May have not seen him, and then he bounces to the outside, and he's able to find Pegram coming across the field for a Raider first down. 1st and 10 for Amelia as they sit at the 20-yard line. There's a handoff, and they give it. That's Spurlock trying to make something out of it, and Spurlock's going to get brought down by number 5, Austin Wise.
Wise with the tackle there for the Dukes. Spurlock on the run.
So 2nd and 10 here after no gain for Spurlock. And Spurlock will pitch it out to Jakai Woodley. Now Woodley's going to try to make something happen here, and Woodley picks up some nice yardage. Jakai Woodley's having himself a really nice season here for the Raiders. And it's good to see, especially in his senior year, making some great plays for this Amelia Raider offense. And so it's going to be 3rd and 3 here for Amelia. 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And it looks like we may have a timeout here. 7 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. The Raiders are up 7-0.
Timeout on the field. Raiders up 7-0. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first half.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our 2nd quarter sponsor, Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is the mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging. But in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Hustle indefinitely. I'd like to thank the great team over at Hustle Indefinitely, Stephanie Taylor and Lamont Taylor. Make sure you check them out. Great clothing line. And even greater people. So 4th and it might be still 4th and 3 here coming up. So 4th and 3. And we'll see what we got going on here. See if the Raiders are going to make the leap here for it. So 4th down here. Low snap. Spurlock's looking, and it's incomplete. Great job there by number 12, Thomas Randolph, to knock it away. So 1st and 10 for Cumberland. And there's a run up the middle here, but the Raiders there immediately. And it looks like that might have been the Herminator with the stop.
Alex Herman with the stop there for the Raiders. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 coming up for the Dukes. And there is Pittman trying to get somewhere, but the Raiders will bring him down. A couple of Raiders in on that one.
Bradley with the stop there for the Raiders. Going to bring up third down.
So here we go. And it's going to be third down. Trying to roll to the side here. Under some pressure, he's going to throw the ball away. And that's going to bring up third down. Fourth down, there's the punt. Thought it was third, so it was fourth. My apologies on that. Harris is going to let that one roll on down to the 46-yard line, where the Raiders will start their next drive. So with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first half, the Raiders are up 7-0 over Cumberland. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Amelia. 45-yard line, only up 7-0. Like I said, it looked like they may have missed out on some opportunities so far. They've been in deep in Duke territory a couple times, but couldn't make anything of it. And Pegram gets a really nice run here as he's going to get brought down near the first down marker. Second and 3 coming up here for Dukes. Oh, my fault for the Raiders. Zoning out, y'all. Apologize. Had a moment trying to fix the scoreboard. And then Harris with the catch and a nice run. Harris is going to pick up the Raider first down, and there's a flag.
Harris with the reception and run, but there's a flag on the play.
This is going to be a Raider first down. And it's going to be holding against the Raiders.
Penalty's going to be against the Raiders for holding.
Second and 10 here from the 45-yard line.
Second and 10 for the Raiders from the 45-yard line.
And they find Harris. And a nice run there by Anthony Harris will pick up a Raider first down.
Number 1, Anthony Harris picks up a Raider first down.
So a nice run there by Harris will pick up a Raider first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Amelia at the 40-yard line. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in this first half.
First and 10 for the Raiders.
Spurlock in the gun, 2 up top, 1 at the bottom. They dump it off there on the screen to Justin Purry, and Purry is going to be met by a couple of Dukes, led by number 72, Anthony Price, the senior.
Number 72, Anthony Price with the tackle. Purry on the catch and run. It's going to be second down for Amelia.
And they give it off. And Woodley is going to get nowhere on that one. And a great job by the Cumberland defense, led there by number 10, Caleb Leach, the senior, with a stop.
Number 10, Caleb Leach with the stop there for Cumberland. Woodley was on the run. That's going to bring up third down.
We got a timeout by the Raiders. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for Amelia when we get back from the timeout. Once again, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 here for the Raiders. Spurlock's looking. He's going for it all. Spurlock down the line. Harris with the catch. Oh, he dropped the football. Oh, man, Harris had a shot at it. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. If you get an opportunity, make sure you share the broadcast with your Raider alumni along, and also for the Dukes. If you have some Duke family in the mix, make sure you share that with them as well. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the broadcast. Shout out to everybody that's paying attention or listening tonight, and we hope that you're enjoying the broadcast. Raiders with the punt. And that will go out of bounds. Looks like at the 25. So Cumberland will try to get something going offensively. The Raiders' defense has played extremely well today. Problem right now is that the offense has not been able to truly get things going, even though they are up right now 7-0 with 1 minute and 10 left in this first half. Things still haven't, offensively been able to get in the favor of the Raiders here. So we'll see how things go as the Dukes hoping to get their first points in the contest on this drive. Next week, the Raiders will be on the road next week. And there is the catch. Good catch there by number 7, Deontay Barty. So nice throw and catch. That one coming from Wise as he was able to find Barty for a Dukes first down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line here with 1 minute left in the half. So 1st and 10 coming up for this Dukes team. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if the volume was a little low on that one. Hope that you can hear fine now. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dukes. So the Raiders are going to take over in great field position here. It looks like they may be at the. So like they're gonna. We're looking at the 27-yard line here. 1st and 10 for Amelia. First and 10 for the Raiders. The pitch to Jakai Woodley, who's bouncing to the outside. And what a run there by Jakai Woodley. I'm going to tell you right now, I've been very impressed with Woodley all season. I know I've talked about it a little bit earlier, but great job and a great run by Jakai Woodley.
Number 4, Jakai Woodley picks up the Raider. First down. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
So now the Raiders are cooking here. Less than 30 seconds. Can they get in the end zone before the half? Looking, and it's incomplete. Spurlock was looking for Harris. The Raiders try to get on the board here. 18 seconds left in this first half. Second and 10. No snap. Spurlock looking, end zone, and Justin Perry, touchdown.
Spurlock to Perry for the Raiders. Touchdown! That's going to bring the score. Amelia 13, Cumberland 0 with 12 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll have a T.J. Penny extra point attempt.
See if TJ can knock his second one in. He's got one today. The lefty. You don't see the lefty, but it's up and it is good.
The extra point is good. Mr. T.J. Penny. That'll bring the score. The Raiders 14, Cumberland 0 with 12 seconds left in the first half.
So right now the Raiders were able to find a way to get some points on the board before the end of the half. And, you know, the crazy thing about it is Cumberland was in a good spot. Or was starting to get things going a little bit, and then that fumble happened, and the Raiders took over. So now the Raiders are up 14-0 as we get closer and closer to halftime. 12 seconds left in the half. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. And like I said, do apologize if it was a little bit low earlier. I did not know that it was that low. But if you ever had me on the broadcast and you're like, Darrell, I can't hear you, man, please let me know so I can make sure that you guys can hear me clearly. And the Raiders right now holding a 14-0 lead as T.J. Penny gets prepared to kick the ball off.
Penny preparing to kick the ball off for the Raiders. That's a beauty.
Very smart move here. He pulled the Randall Cobb from about 2011 where the ball was close to the sideline, and he ran to the sideline, made sure he was out of bounds, and then touched the football. That's going to give Cumberland the football, I believe, at the 35-yard line here. Great football IQ there for the Dukes. Great job. So actually, change of plans here, ladies and gentlemen. The flag was waved. Now, that is an NFL rule. That's an NFL rule. So usually if the ball is going towards out of bounds, we've seen a couple of Packers do this in the past. Randall Cobb did it one year, and I believe James Jones might have been the other gentleman that did it. But if the person is out of bounds and they touch the ball, that is usually will take the team to the 35, 40-yard line. But in high school and college, that's not the rule. If you're out of bounds, it's it's illegal to touch the football. So Cumberland, it looked like a great idea. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still impressed. And a great run here. Austin Wise with a great run. And 2 seconds left. And Anthony Wise with a really nice, I keep saying Anthony, my apologies. Austin Wise with a really nice run for the Dukes. And a first down. So somehow, some way, they got it to the 35-yard line. They just had to do it the old-fashioned way. So we got a timeout on the field with 2 seconds left in the half. Once again, we'd like to thank our second quarter sponsor. Thank them for sponsoring the second quarter. That's Hustle Indefinitely. Truly, make sure you go and check them out at www.hustleindefinitely.com. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is the mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. And reaching your goals will not be easy. And many will try to discourage you, but making it more challenging. But in the end, it will make you stronger and mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. hustle indefinitely. So once again, we'd like to thank them for sponsoring us in the second quarter. First and 10, he's looking for it all, and it's intercepted. All right, everybody, that takes us to the half. We'll have a performance by the band. We're going to try to make sure you can hear it. I want to thank some of the fans that reached out to me. They wanted to hear the band, so we're going to try to make sure that they can hear them tonight. It may not be great, but I want to definitely make sure that they can hear a little something on that. So once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the broadcast.
gentlemen, for your Amelia Marching Band! First of all, your 2023 Amelia Band section leaders. Flute and woodwind, Sarah Walker. Clarinet, saxophone, and woodwinds, Aiden Waters. Brass, Savannah Stables. Owen Anderson, in charge of snares, cymbals, and percussion. And Sonia Oxner, bass drums and percussion. Thank you for all your continued support of the Amelia Marching Band.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, want to give love to all of our sponsors for tonight. First, of course, our second quarter sponsor. Uh, our second quarter sponsor is Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle Indefinitely, www.hustleindefinitely.com. And just remember, it's a mindset that you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging. But in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Hustle indefinitely. Next, I want to give love to our newest sponsor, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and you need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help and get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5511. Our halftime sponsor, Big Jack's Cooking. Big Jack, 88330 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. You can reach them at 405-0330 or at bigjackscooking at gmail.com. You know, if you need to get anything catered, make sure you check Jack out. He's got some great food all the way around. Our third quarter sponsor, a Smidgen of Philly. You can catch them at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Now, this may be the last week that you get a chance that you can get yourself a water ice or an Italian ice. They will be moving to cheesesteaks here between this week and next week, so just be ready for it, especially if you just got to have that taste of Philly. Just make sure you check out a Smidgen of Philly at 804-561-1372. And you can reach them address-wise at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. And our last sponsor that we want to give love to and will be our fourth quarter sponsor, Black Sheep. Make sure you check out the brand new movie coming to Tubi from Legendary Culture Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets and becomes an outcast and the target. And then that turns into war in the city. Black Sheep. It's going to be an amazing action-filled drama coming soon from Legendary Culture Films to Tubi. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back to you in about 4 minutes to bring you the broadcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the second half is underway. We had a kickoff that has to be re-kicked, and so Cumberland will be re-kicking the ball off here in just a second. 5 seconds did go off the clock. The Raiders hold a 14-0 lead as we enter this third quarter, and the Raiders are looking to extend that lead, get things rolling here as we here on this gorgeous Thursday night. Not too, it's like a nice chill. It's not like overly cold, but it's really nice out here today. All right, so we're going to have the kickoff here by Pittman as they do it all over. And that one is rolling, rolling, rolling. And we think it went far enough. It may not. I don't think it did. And we've got another flag on the play. The Raiders are going to get the ball in really good field position because the ball did not go the 10 yards that is needed. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 44-yard line. They waved the flag off. But, yeah, 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 44. First and 10. And they hand it off to Jakai Woodley, and he is stuffed in the backfield there by number 3, Shane Kittles, who's had himself a really nice day for the Dukes.
Woodley on the run. Shane Kittles with the stop. To be 2nd and 12.
So there it is, a dump. Oh, they're going to say he did not catch it. Jaquan Pegram did a good job at least trying to make it look like he did. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Pass is incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This Raider football team right now on a 3-game winning streak, 4-2 on the season. Won their first game against Franklin, then lost back-to-back games against Thomas Jefferson and Woodstock at home, Central Woodstock. And then they went on a 3-game winning streak, beating Nottoway, and then beating Prince Edward last week. And now they're playing Cumberland, and it's out of bounds as Spurlock just has to get it away. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
We'll get rid of it on that one. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Raiders.
So good job by Spurlock just getting rid of it after a little bit there. There's the punt by Jones, and it takes a bounce. It looks like the Raiders are going to, that one went out of bounds near the 25-yard line, and Cumberland's going to take over from there.
Jones punt goes out near the 25-yard line. The Dukes will take over from there. 1st and 10, Cumberland.
First and 10 for the Dukes. Still trying to get something going offensively. And whoa, nice run here by Pittman. Picks up a first down, and Purry will get the tackle.
Deion Pittman with the run, picks up a Duke's first down. 1st and 10 for Cumberland from the 43-yard line.
That was a really nice run there by Pittman. First down, Cumberland. And that's a high snap. And we may have a flag here.
Flag on the play against the Dukes. False start.
First and 15. First and 15 here for Cumberland. And they're sitting at the 38-yard line. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a snap, and then Wise looking across, and it is caught. What a catch, but we have a flag. But a great catch there by Shane Kittles.
Number 3, Shane Kittles with the catch and picks up a Duke's first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cumberland at the 35-yard line.
Gotta love Kittles as he blows the kisses to the Raider faithful after he picks up a nice first down for the Dukes. So the flag was against the Raiders for a sideline warning, which we get at least once every game. And I think it's just the way our sideline is set up, but that's all good too. First and 10, and they give off, and a host of Raiders in on that tackle.
Bradley leading the way on that one with the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Cumberland.
Nine minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Cumberland having their best drive so far in this contest as they are at the 35-yard line and in Raider territory. Second and 10 under some pressure. He has to reverse his field. Whoa, what a nice run here by number 7 for Cumberland. It's a nice pickup there. Number 7, Dante Barty.
Number 7, Dante Barty picks up a first down for the Dukes. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
So a great job here by Cumberland. And this has been a really nice drive for the Dukes. And the Raiders have not been able to do anything to stop the Dukes. They hand it off to Wise, and oh man. Avion Royal, excuse me, that was Kendall Smith with the stop.
Kendall Smith with the stop. 2nd and goal.
So 2nd and goal from the 7 as the Dukes try to get into the end zone here. And he is going to be a little bit closer. And I look like they might be at the 2-yard line here. So we're going to have a timeout here. Raiders with 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the 3rd. All right, everybody, once again, thank you all for tuning in. We have a timeout on the field. We'll be back in just a second. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. I'd like to thank our sponsor, a smidgen of Philly, at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Also reach them at 804-561-1372. And right now they may be at the tail end of the water ices and Italian ices, if that's what you were still looking for. They're about to switch over to cheesesteaks here soon, so be ready. If you just got to have that little taste of Philly, make sure you check out a smidgen of Philly at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, and reach them at 804-561-1372. Thank you for sponsoring the 3rd quarter here of this Raider Pride 365 broadcast. So 3rd and goal from the 2. Dukes trying to get their first points of the game, and he is in. That's going to be a touchdown for Austin Wise and the Dukes. So Wise will get into the end zone, and now they're going to try. I'm assuming they will go for the 2-point conversion here, but we will see. Agreed. 100% agreed. So here we go for the 2-point conversion. Rolling out to his right, and it was incomplete. He was looking for Kittles. The 2-point conversion is no good, and the score will remain Amelia 14, Cumberland 6.
The 2-point conversion is no good. The score will remain the Raiders 14, Cumberland 6. With 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To kick the ball off here for the Dukes.
And it's an onside kick, and the Raiders almost lost that. Great job there by Cumberland on that onside, but the Raiders were able to recover, and they'll start their drive from there.
Raiders recover the onside kick. They will start their drive from the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Amelia.
First and 10 here for the Raiders from the 45-yard line. Lost control of the ball. And 2nd down. 2nd and 17. And brought down immediately was Woodley, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Spurlock is under pressure, and he is brought down by, guess who? Number 3, Shane Kittles. Kittles is having himself a great game. That's going to be 4th down.
Shane Kittle with the sack.
You got to love Shane Kittle. Every time his name is called, he gives a kiss to the press box. That's much love right there, Shane. He gets a sack, 4th and goal. And so Jones is back. Auburn Jones is back to punt this one away. And that one is lollipopped over to the, and Pittman's going to take it. And there's a pile over there near the 41, 42-yard line where Cumberland will start their drive from there. It's a 14-6 game. Cumberland is in the mix here. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they do next. First and 10 here for Cumberland. Second and 6 here for Cumberland as they sit on the 45-yard line. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the Dukes they got a chance here to tie this game up. Second down. And there's a give off to Wise, and Wise is going to get brought down by Squire, but it's going to be close. It's going to be close to a 1st down. Not quite, but close. So here we go. 3rd and 1 here for Cumberland. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So they give it off to Wise, who's had himself a nice second half here so far. 1st down, Cumberland.
Number 5, Austin Wise picks up a 1st down for Cumberland. 1st and 10 for the Dukes at the 44-yard line.
First and 10. And that's Pittman to the outside. Oh, and Pittman is rolling. 1st down by Dion Pittman. the Raiders better be careful. They're in trouble right now because this Cumberland team is playing really well here in this third quarter. And they've got a chance to tie this thing up. Watch out for Shane Kittles. He's had himself a really good game so far. 1st and 10. Snap, they give it to Pittman, who got the first down last time. They ran the same play, but to the opposite side. And you see Caleb Martin along with Justin Squire with the tackle.
Caleb Martin and Justin Squire in on the tackle there for the Raiders. 2nd and 3.
Second down here for Cumberland. See what they can do here on this one. And they hand it off there to Barty, and Barty is fighting for yards there, and he's fighting for a Cumberland first down.
Dante Barty picks up the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. AKA 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
First and goal here. They give it off up the middle.
Second and goal coming up.
So 2nd and goal coming up, and this looks like this could be the last play of this third quarter, which means we'll be switching ends. And the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen, is about to go down. Score right now, the Raiders 14, Cumberland 6 as we enter the 4th quarter.
That is the end of the third quarter. What's the score? Your Amelia Raiders 14, the Cumberland Dukes 6.
Once again, we'd like to thank our third quarter sponsor, a smidgen of Philly, at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. And you can reach them at 804-561-1372. Make sure you check them out. The end of the water icy/Italian icy season is ending here within the next week, and then the cheesesteak season will begin. So make sure you be on the lookout for that. And once again, everybody, we'd like to thank our sponsor, a smidgen of Philly. Now, our 4th quarter sponsor will be Legendary Cultural Films and the new movie Black Sheep coming out on Tubi real soon. So make sure you check that one out with Amelia's own Lamarck Chosen Butler starring, and a lot of other Amelia stars are in this. People that we know from the A-Town will be in this movie, so make sure you check it out. So 3rd and goal here for Cumberland. They've got a chance here. If Cumberland can get in, they can get close to tying this one up. And Barty to the outside. Oh, he ran over a Raider for a Cumberland touchdown. Whoa, what a vicious run there by Barty. Touchdown, Cumberland.
Touchdown, Cumberland. Dante Barty with the touchdown. That'll bring the score, Amelia 14, Cumberland 12. With 11 minutes and 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Well, 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 the Dukes have climbed themselves back into this one, and they've got a chance here to tie this game up at 14. Man in motion, they give it off, and a great job by the Herminator to preserve the lead for the Raiders.
Alex Herman with the stop. Margin Royal also in on that one. Gotta keep the score. Amelia 14, Cumberland 12. With 109 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So right now we sit here in the fourth quarter with the score 14-12, and the Raiders right now are in a little bit of trouble because this Dukes team has played really well in this second half, and they're only down by 2. The Raiders defense have come up big twice on the two-point conversion situations to keep the game exactly where it is, and we'll see what happens here. The Raiders offense has not been able to get things going in the second half, well, from the second quarter into the second half, and so still trying to find that spark, see what the Raiders can do. 14-12, Dukes are down by 2. And they've done the onside kick a couple times here, so don't be surprised. They've got the momentum, and he shoots that one over, and Cumberland gets the football.
Onside kick. Cumberland recovers. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cumberland at the 45-yard line.
Worst case scenario here for the Raiders. And I'll be honest with you, right now, this Cumberland team is outplaying the Raiders. And it is shown here from the end of the second quarter on to now. So the Dukes right now looking to get the upset. The Raiders on a 3-game winning streak. And nobody, to be honest with you, nobody expected this Cumberland team to win this game. But they are playing with heart and soul right now, and they're looking to knock the Raiders off. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cumberland from the 45.
Second down coming up for Cumberland. 2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6 here for Cumberland, and guess what? Cumberland has ran the ball well, a great dose of Wise and Pittman, and sprinkle in a little of Barty, who scored the touchdown, and they're running the ball well, and the Raiders haven't been able to stop it. And there's another run and a Cumberland first down. This one was Pittman.
Pittman picks up the first down for the Dukes. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cumberland.
Raiders are in trouble. The Dukes are driving down the field, looking to take their first lead of this contest. First and 10 for Cumberland. There's the handoff to Barty, and Barty up the middle, and the Raiders defense can't stop him. And it's going to take a host, and they're still pushing that thing along. They're going to pick up another first down here. It's going to be close. If
Barty with the run picks up a Duke's first down. Going to be 1st and 10 for Cumberland.
the Raiders defense cannot stop this Cumberland attack right now. It's been really good for the Dukes. Can they figure this thing out? First and 10 for Cumberland. They're sitting at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 for the Dukes for the 25.
Man in motion. They hand it off to Wise, who has a touchdown on the day. And Kendall Smith with the tackle.
Smith with the tackle for the Raiders. Second down.
Second down here. A little bit of a high snap, but there's Barty to the outside. Barty will pick up another Cumberland first down. The Dukes are in. They're in right now. The Dukes look great. They are in control, and the tides have turned in this contest.
First down, Cumberland. It'll be first and 10 for the Dukes. Yes. Have an official timeout. 7 minutes and 58 seconds left in the fourth.
So it's first and 10 here for Cumberland. And the direct snap. And it looks like that is Darius Jeter with the stop. So second and 12 here, and the Dukes, oh, he lost the football. Oh, and the Raiders pick it up. That's the Herminator. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a game changer. There is no flags on the field. Alex Herman, touchdown Amelia. And just like that, a change of fortune. The Dukes were having such an amazing half, and a fumble, a miscommunication, picked up there by Alex Herman, and the Herminator takes it in for the touchdown, and this is a 20-12 game. And the two-point conversion is, and we're waiting, good. The two-point conversion is good. And Spurlock will take it in. Two-point conversion good. That gives the Raiders a 22-12 lead with 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth. So we got the Raiders getting ready to kick the ball off. T.J. Penny. And here is the kick. Oh, and the ball is loose. Will the Raiders get it back? And they do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an injury timeout here. And while they're checking in, that's Austin Wise, who's had himself an amazing game for Cumberland. Hate to see him go down, but he is down right now. Look like he may be favoring his arm. Once again, we thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. But also right now would like to give love to our fourth quarter sponsor as Legendary Culture Films with their brand new movie Black Sheep coming out soon on Tubi. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then that turns into war in the city. Black Sheep, Legendary Culture Films coming out soon on Tubi. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be drama filled. For all those Amelia people out there, there's a lot of people. You're going to see some familiar faces in there. You'll be like, hey, I know that guy. Hey, I know that guy. But make sure you go out there and support one of your own with Legendary Culture Films and the movie Black Sheep. First and 10 here for the Raiders. And then they lose the ball. Cumberland may have this ball back. Uh-oh, Shane Kittles. Is that Shane Kittles? Oh, boy, they got the ball back. What a great effort there. Ball recovered by the Dukes. It'll be first and 10 from the 45-yard line. I believe that was Shane Kittles that got the recovery. Either him or Dante Barty. So the Dukes are going to take over with 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Raiders holding to a 10-0 lead. A 10-point lead. A 10-0 lead. Trying to give I said 10-0 lead. Raiders have a 10-point lead with the score 22-12. I said he had a 10-point lead, 10 points. Oh man, y'all, I'm getting old. Y'all don't mind me. It's the multitasking for me. All right, so we got first and 10 coming up for the Dukes. 6 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. First and 10, we got a timeout by Cumberland as they go to discuss a couple things. Raiders holding on to a 10-point lead. I wanted to say 10-0 again. A 10-point lead. The great play by Alex the Herminator Herman as he took it 86 yards for the touchdown to give the Raiders this 10-point lead. We'll be back in just a second. So 1st and 10 here for Cumberland. A little bit of a high snap, and Barty will take it, who's had himself a nice second half. Great game overall. 2nd down coming up. It'll be 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8, 6 minutes left in this contest. But it's far from over. Cumberland has played extremely well. It's been an interesting one. And there's a handoff to Kittles. And there's Darius Jeter there. It looked like he's holding his hand a little bit. He seems to be okay.
Kittles with the run, brought down by Darius Jeter. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 8, 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in this quarter. And here in the 4th, and Cumberland needs 10 points. So under a little pressure looking. He's got Kittles. Oh, and it's knocked away by Justin Squire.
Number 10, Justin Squire, knocks the ball away. That's going to be a 4th down.
All right, so here we go. It's 4th and 8. Can the Cumberland Dukes get this one? Oh, and they lost the ball. And the Raiders, I believe, got it. Justin Purry.
Ball was loose on that one. Number 3, Justin Purry recovers. It'll be Raider football.
First and 10 here for the Raiders. They have a 10-point lead, and they've got 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go as they try to kill this clock and get a victory. And off to Jakai Woodley.
Woodley on the run. 2nd down.
Second and 8 here for Amelia. A little bit of a high, oh, wait a minute, no, and that's Spurlock. Takes it to the outside, and Spurlock trying to get it in the end zone. but he's going to be out of bounds inside the 10.
Todd Spurlock with the run. And we got a penalty on the play. Holding against the Raiders. That one's coming back.
Second and 15 here for the Raiders. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. If you're the Raiders right now, you just want to kill clock. And Spurlock is going to get sacked. And that was number 54, Demasio Lewis. And there's Spurlock looking to pass it there, and he gets Harris on that one, and they get it probably back to where they originally had it. So it should be 4th and around 8.
4th down coming up for the Raiders.
And we got a timeout by Cumberland. Fourth and 8. Spurlock will step up in the pocket, and then he's looking, and it's cut! Justin Purry. Touchdown Raiders.
Number 3, Justin Purry with the Raiders touchdown! Great pass there by Spurlock. Finding Purry in the end zone. Now bring the score. The Raiders 28, Cumberland 12 with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
So the Raiders now getting set to try to get the 2-point conversion here. And they give it to Spurlock, who will take it in, and the 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion is good. Spurlock takes it in. Now the Raiders score. The Raiders 30, Cumberland 12. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the kickoff here as TJ Penny gets ready to kick it off. So 1st and 10 for Cumberland here after the kickoff. TJ Penny with a good kickoff there. Takes a nice bounce around the 34. Dukes take it at the 28. Take it up to the 37 where they'll start their drive. Down now by 18 points. So such a promising quarter here for the Dukes at one point. They were on the verge of taking the lead. It was 14-12. They were driving in Raiders territory, and then a huge miscommunication from the center of the quarterback saw Alex Herman go 86 yards for the touchdown. And then from that point on, the Raiders have been able to extend the lead, and now they're up by 18. They just trying to close this one out now. Looking across, interception. And this interception is Squire.
Flag on the play. Roughing the passer. Cumberland will keep the football.
So it was a personal foul, roughing the passer. And so now the interception is null and void. And Cumberland will have the football. Actually, they may gain some yards on this one. They're gonna have this football in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. So we got a timeout on the field for Cumberland. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So here we go, 1st and 10. And they give it off to number 10. First time we've seen this number called today. Caleb Leach, he did get a tackle earlier today. 2nd down. And it looks like it'll be 2nd and 7 here for Cumberland. And the Raiders looking to get that 4th straight victory. And they had to earn this one today. Hand off, a couple of Raiders in on that one. Looks like Caleb Martin, Aiden Delaney, and it looks like we also had Royal in on that tackle. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Dukes. And they give it off to Leach once again, and Leach with a nice little run. He rolled over somebody to pick up that first down. I think Smith might have been the victim of that one for the Raiders. First down, Cumberland.
Number 10, Caleb Leach picks up a first down for the Cumberland. First and 10 for the Dukes from the 37-yard line.
And we continue to tick this one away as the Raiders are 30 seconds away from winning their 4th straight game. But like I said a few minutes ago, this Cumberland team did not come to play around today. They fought hard. The score does not show you how close this game really was late in the 4th. It was a 14-12 game, you know, early in the 4th, and Cumberland was driving to take the lead, but just wasn't enough.
And that will be it. Final score, Cumberland Raiders 30, the Cumberland Dukes 12. That is the Raiders' 4th straight win. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like everybody to give both teams a round of applause for a great effort tonight. I'd like to thank the sportsmanship on both sides. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders will hit the road next week to take on Randolph-Henry. We'll be back on Wednesday to bring you the JV contest as Randolph-Henry Statesmen come in and take on your Amelia Raiders. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens. Drive home safe. Have a great night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from this contest. The Raiders win this one 30-12, and the Raiders win their 4th straight game to move to 5-2 on the season. And what a great effort here for the Raiders as they win their 5th game, and they've played so well. Tough one today, though, we'll say. I feel like when you look at it, Cumberland had it in their hands. They were driving. They were driving down the field, and just a small missed opportunity. This could have been a whole different picture, but the Raiders were able to get the momentum. Alex Herman took it 86 yards for the touchdown. Then we got a Justin Perry touchdown in there in that mix as well. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Final one from Amelia, 30-12. Before we get out of here, I want to give love to my sponsors one more time. Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Also, hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. You can reach them at www.hustleindefinitely.com. Make sure you check out the amazing clothing line there by the Taylors. Then, of course, Big Jack's Cooking. Make sure you check him out at 804-405-0330, or you can reach them at bigjackscooking@gmail.com, or reach them at the address at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Then, of course, a smidgen of Philly at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Reach them at 804-561-1372. Remember, they're doing those ices now. They might be towards the end of that season, but cheesesteaks are coming, so the warm season is on the way for a smidgen of Philly. And then last but not least, Black Sheep, the new movie coming out for Legendary Culture Films on Tubi. Make sure you check that out. It's coming really, really soon. And I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a drama-filled, action-packed movie from Legendary Culture Films. And if you're looking to advertise with us, make sure you can contact myself at LegacyMakerSports@gmail.com. And we would love to partner with your small business or big business. We'll take any business that wants to partner with the Legacy Maker Sports Network to get your business out there. And last but not least, check us out on all our social media platforms. You can hit us up at Legacy Maker Sports Network on LinkedIn and Facebook, Legacy Maker Sports on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, And you can reach us on Twitter, a.k.a. X, or X, a.k.a. Twitter, whatever way you want to put it, at LegacyMaker SPN. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. We'll be back next week for the JV contest as the Raiders JV team take on